He has had to take a secondary position to the Florida Heavyweight Wrestling Champion.
What are you talking about, a secondary position? I take secondary position to nobody. Paul Jones is Florida Heavyweight Champion because the referees in Florida are biased. He pays them off, takes them out to dinner and buys them drinks, gets them girlfriends or whatever. I don't care. That's why I did not want this return match in Florida. I asked for it. I said any place but Florida. Anyway, Charlotte, North Carolina outbid every place else, so the match is going to be held right here. Now, Paul, let me tell you this. I don't care about that stinking belt. I don't care about titles. All I want is to have you in the ring with a referee that will just stay back in the corner. I don't even want the referee to get in there and start counting. You don't even have to count Paul's shoulders down when they're down because he won't be able to get back up. Just stay in the corner, twiddle your thumbs, do whatever you want. I just want Paul Jones and the ring by myself. And let me tell you this, Paul. I'm not going to try and wrestle you. I'm not going to try and get any headlocks. I'm not going to try and go behind you, do any set-outs and wrist locks and half Nelsons and quarter Nelsons and full Nelsons. I'm going to be in there to win. I'm going to be in there to beat you, not in a wrestling match, but in just a good old back alley brawl. I'd take you out in the back alley if I thought I could get away with it there, but it's going to be in the ring. I'm going to humiliate you. You spent a lot of time right here in Charlotte, Paul, in front of thousands of people. You're going to be humiliated. You're going to be disgraced because I don't think you're going to have a referee here show you the same favoritism that they showed you in Florida. It's going to be you and me, and this is going to settle it once and for all as to who, number one, really is. You're so egotistical, you have to pat yourself on the back, number one written all over your car, everything else. Well, I know that I am number one, that I am the greatest, and this is going to prove it.
Thank you so very much, Buddy Colt. I still feel that Paul Jones will have a lot to say about this Thanksgiving Day night. Let me just take a moment now to congratulate the promotion here in Charlotte for signing a match that promoters all over the country have been trying to sign ever since Paul Jones. I understand you wanted a rematch with Buddy Colt, but he was unhappy about Florida.
Well, that's right, Gordon. Now, first of all, I'm not returning to Charlotte, North Carolina to win the hearts of fans nor to sign autographs. I'm there for one reason, and that's to eliminate Buddy Colt. It started months ago between Buddy Colt and myself for the fact that he couldn't accept the fact that I was number one and he was number two. He's going around telling people that I stabbed him in the back. Well, that's a lie. This is another reason right here why Buddy Colt wants revenge. Now, you mentioned the fact that nobody wants to book this match between Buddy Colt and myself. Also, there's another reason that Buddy Colt wants to wrestle me outside the state of Florida. Well, being number one and being the Florida Heavyweight Champion, I back down to no one, Gordon. I will go anywhere to wrestle Buddy Colt. North Carolina, New York, California, you name it, and I'll be there, and I'll be there a day early, too.
I might just point out that, of course, the match will take place at the Charlotte Coliseum Thanksgiving night. The enmity that exists between Buddy Colt and Paul Jones is nationwide, particularly in the wrestling circles. Do you feel that Colt feels he has an inside track in Charlotte?
I think so. I think he mentioned Charlotte, North Carolina, that he would sign a contract, and I'm the one that agreed to wrestle him in Charlotte or any place he wants to wrestle, Gordon. If he has an ace in the hole in Charlotte, North Carolina, I'll find out Thanksgiving night.
Well, thank you so very much. Paul Jones, the Florida...
My name is the Destroyer. Now, I wrestle all over the world. My mask means everything in the world to me. Now, I've worn this mask for 12 years. No man has ever defeated me. And you know, since I was 6 years of age, when I lost a fight to a bigger boy, and my daddy told me, he said, son, he said, people in this world today do not want to see a loser. They want to see a winner. And ever since then, I've been a winner because he once told me, he said, boy, he said, remember one thing. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog. And when you look at the Destroyer, you're looking at the confidence of a man that is a winner. And I want to tell you people all on the East Coast, I want to make one stipulation, and that is that if I am defeated either by a pinfall or a submission hold in the center of that ring, I will stand up there like the gentleman that I am and remove my mask. A lot of people say, well, why do you wear a mask? Let me tell you fans something. In this world, we need an incentive. And these wrestlers have gotten lazy. Since coming to the East Coast, I heard all about the great wrestling talent you have around here. Well, if you call Jerry Briscoe talent, he's got the belt. That's what the Destroyer wants. Mr. Jerry Briscoe, I've got one little word of advice for you. The Destroyer is here, and your belt is there, and within a short time, it'll be here.
Wrestling fans, the big man we've been talking about, Andre the Giant, 7'4", about 427 pounds of solid muscle. I've asked Frank Valois to be with us here because I want to ask a few questions of this gentleman who speaks French, and I am not up on my French. First, I'd like to welcome you to this area of Mid-Atlantic States and Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Fans here are going to be seeing you in this area. It's really great to have you. Perhaps to Frank, I could ask you this question. You know, we have the reputation of Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling having the biggest names in wrestling and wrestlers. We have some great wrestlers around here, and I think you'll agree we have great talent.
Il dit que tu es d'accord avec lui qu'ici, ils ont des grands lutteurs, des bons lutteurs, les meilleurs au monde.
C'est d'ailleurs pour ça que ça fait vraiment plaisir de venir ici. Et que à chaque fois qu'on me demandera de venir ici, je reviendrai parce que c'est les meilleurs noms que je puisse avoir comme opposant.
Well, he said that he's checking all the territories and he like to find where they have most competition, and he says he found out that here they have the biggest and the toughest and the best wrestlers in the world, in the names of Koloff and Super Destroyer and Johnny Valentine, and he says he's really happy to come here, have a chance to try them on and show that he could be better than they are, even though they're the best in the world.
Well, I wonder how you'd feel about it if he could get that mass destroyer, that Super Destroyer in the ring by himself.
Well, that's what he wants. That's what he's looking forward to get the, because he says every time he went against him, there was the 2 against 2, and the Destroyer managed to get away from him. But if he gets him alone in the ring, he won't get away from him, and he promised you that he'll take that mask off him.
I want to welcome you once again to the Mid-Atlantic States for our Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Oh, CC, I guess that's Spanish. And Chuck O'Connor take on the Avenger and Swede Hansen. Sandy Scott, Klondike Bill, Cowboy Parker, and others. Friday, December 27th, City Armory in Lynchburg. And the big main event, Johnny Valentine here meets Sonny King. Well, champ, you got the big Sonny King.
Sonny King can be dangerous at any moment, but I'm a champion that doesn't make mistakes. And sooner or later, Sonny King will make a mistake, and that's when I move in and beat him. He's a very strong athlete, great condition, but he's not trained mentally. He gets carried away. He gets overexcited. When he thinks he's got you beat, he's coming on like gangbusters. But that's when I'm at my best, when things are rough. When things are rough, too rough for anybody else, they're just right for me, and that's why I'm a champ.
Okay, champ, thank you very much. That's coming up Friday, December 27th, the City Armory Monday night, here in Greenville, South Carolina, at the Memorial Auditorium. A big main event that will see Swede Hansen here and Tiger Conway Jr. pair to meet Rip Hawk and Ric Flair. And Big Swede, I've heard all about and I've seen what this guy, Rip Hawk, has done to you, and I know you're looking for revenge.
Look, nobody deserves it more than to let the people in Greenville see what I'm going to do to Rip. They saw what he did to me. He had no call to do that. It was none of his business. And I told him to leave me alone. Keep out of my business, Rip. But you didn't do it. You not only cost me money in the past, you cost me more money because I had to be off for that. For what you did to me. Look at that. I'm going to put him on your head, boy. And don't you forget it. And your flunky partner there, I'll have Tiger take care of him. Just keep him off my back, Tiger. That's all I want, because when I get through with Rip, I've never wanted to do this before. I'm going to try to break a leg or an arm or something, and I'm going to put him out of business. I've had enough of him.
I know how you feel, Swede. Tiger, this guy Ric Flair has been going around doing an awful lot of talk about you.
Yeah, that's right. And first of all, I'd like to say one thing. Look, Swede and I have talked about it, and it's hard to talk to Swede like he is now. And look, the people, let me tell you something. This is not considered a match to us. This is something that we got to do, and I'm going to be in there, and I'm going to do this for Swede also and myself. I'm going to take care of somebody, and Swede is going to take care of somebody. That's it. And it's all going to be happening right there in Greenville in that side of that square. And look, Daddy, we got our thing together, and look, it's going to be one hell of a night.
I can well imagine. And don't forget, fans, make your plans to be at Greenville Memorial Auditorium this coming Monday night. South Carolina, Thursday, August 1st. You're going to see Johnny Valentine, Tommy Sigler, Rip Hawk, Sonny King, and others. Spartanburg, South Carolina tonight, Johnny Valentine and Ivan Koloff against Paul Jones and Tiger Conway Jr., Tommy Sigler, Nelson Royal, and others. And of course, this coming Monday night, right here at the Greenville Memorial Auditorium, Sweet Hansen and Tiger Conway Jr. against you, Rip Hawk, and your partner, Ric Flair.
Well, all I've got to say is that the people in Greenville know what happened. Swede, I don't know why you feel that you're so superior to everyone else. After all, look what I've done for you. I made you what you are today, and you went out and you tried to double-cross me. The people all know what a two-time and double-crosser this Swede is. So I had a new partner, Ric Flair. I tried to get Swede on our side. He wouldn't listen, so he had to wrestle Ric Flair. He was out to maim this man, Ric Flair. But Swede, I got you. And I got you pretty good, but not good enough. The next time, which is Monday night, you're going to get a lesson you'll never forget, and I'll guarantee that. And I got a man right here that's going to guarantee it with
you know you got a man right here. You got Mr. Charisma, Mr. Excitement, Ric Flair, and you know who I got in my mind? I got the boy, Conway, with the funny-looking hairdo. Conway, you and I have been trading jive. We've been looking each other eye to eye, but now we're down to serious business, buddy. I got you. I'm going to leave you laying there. I'm going to leave you with an Excedrin headache, baby, bleeding, messy, crying, begging for your mammy. Baby, you have just begun to find out what it's all about to tangle with the new Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. Woo!
Monday night.
All you people in Greensboro, you take a look. And Rick, you and Greg Valentine, you've taken an especially close look. Because this is what you're going to look like, Rick. And Greg, you're going to look the same way when we get done with you tomorrow. Because tomorrow, if you remember, you got it marked on your calendar, Sunday, October 30th at 7:30, Gene and I are coming to that Greensboro Coliseum. And we're coming to do one thing. I should say two things. We're going to beat you, and when we get done, we're going to have you sitting in that ring. And I personally am going to cut your hair off. That's right, Rick. I know you got to be nervous. I know you got to be scared. I know you're crawl all around like a monkey in a cage, like an animal. Well, tomorrow, Rick, it's all going to come to a stop, and I'm going to make sure that everybody in that Greensboro Coliseum gets a treat, and you get a treatment. This time, we're going to be doing everything. We're going to be cutting the hair. And it's going to be your hair, Rick. Imagine how you're going to look. Oh, but take a look and see how you're going to look. Tomorrow at about 10 o'clock or so, you're going to be walking around bald. You'll be looking like Kojak. Your head down. Get ready. Hey.